This short video, made in collaboration with patients and public, explains what the OrQA trial is all about. Let's take a look at what the OrQA trial is doing and why it matters. Organ transplants save lives, but because there are not enough suitable organs for everyone who needs one, unfortunately, some people die while waiting. The OrQA trial aims to increase the number of organs that can be used for transplant, starting with livers. When the liver stops working, there is no treatment or machine that can take over its role like dialysis does for the kidneys. Without a liver transplant, some people may have only 40 hours to live. When a liver becomes available, a dedicated team travels to the donor's hospital to collect it. In this team are a surgeon, surgical assistant, and specialist nurses. The surgeon must decide whether the liver is suitable for transplant. At the moment, the retrieval surgeon makes a decision based on what they see and their own experience. To make sure that every transplant is as safe as possible, surgeons can be extra cautious when deciding not to use a liver. If a liver is suitable, detailed information and photographs are shared with other surgeons, who then decide whether it is the best match for their patient. The lighting, equipment, and conditions in which photographs of livers are taken can vary, so this can make it difficult to compare them. The receiving surgeon may also reject a good liver because they just don't have the information they need to be sure it's right for their patient. Some organs are clearly healthy and suitable for transplant, while others are clearly not suitable. In between are organs that need careful consideration, where deciding whether to use them requires a lot of experience and expertise. Currently, around 25% of donated livers are not used, often because surgeons are not certain they are good enough for transplant. By helping surgeons feel more confident about using donated livers that might otherwise go unused, OrQA could make around 60 more transplants possible each year. OrQA is a medical device that helps surgeons assess donor livers. OrQA uses artificial intelligence, AI, to combine knowledge gathered from experienced surgeons with image analysis to give a liver score. OrQA also standardizes images of livers to make them easier to compare. Standardized images of donated livers were scored by more than 30 highly experienced transplant surgeons. These scores were then matched with a computer's analysis of liver color. OrQA learned how over 30 expert transplant surgeons judge images of livers and now gives scores that closely match their opinion to help all surgeons make more confident decisions. In the UK trial, donated livers will be randomly chosen so that some will have an OrQA score alongside their usual information. Others won't. This will help researchers find out whether OrQA scores really help surgeons decide whether or not a liver is suitable for transplant. The research team will then measure whether more livers are used when the OrQA score is available. Over time, they will also look at patient outcomes. It's important to understand that OrQA doesn't make decisions. It helps transplant surgeons make them. OrQA collects images and associated scores which are added to other important information about the liver and the donor before the surgeon makes a decision. Everyone whose data is used has consented, and personal details will be kept securely confidential. The research is starting with liver transplants, but in future, OrQA could be used to help with kidneys too. For more on the OrQA trial, visit our website. You can find out more about how it works, the data we use, and the team behind it. Thank you for watching this video.